by the Rocky Mountain Race Week curse. We left Pueblo Motorsports Park last night when the racing was done. We go to the hotel, and the reservation was canceled, lost, some BS, whatever. And they were like, we'll try to get you another room somewhere. Nowhere is available. Everywhere's booked up. So we said, whatever, give us the refund. We'll figure something out. We were like, we could go park somewhere and sleep in the Jeep. Or tomorrow's a drive day. So instead of sleeping in the Jeep and then waking up and driving all day after a terrible night's sleep, we decided to just make a terrible night's drive. So tonight, it is currently a little after midnight. It's like 12:30 in the morning. We're gonna go ahead and go. We're just gonna drive tonight, and we will get to Great Bend in about 6 hours when the sun starts coming up.
Sometime.
Yeah. And we have a hotel for it was tomorrow night, but now it's tonight in Great Bend. We have a hotel there. So if we drive all night instead of sleeping in a hotel and driving tomorrow, we're going to drive all night, get to the hotel, and maybe take a nap in the parking lot, and then we can actually check in kind of early.
Yeah.
And then we're at the hotel room, and we could try to get a little sleep then. So this is this has turned into a bit of an issue, I guess. But hey,
making the best out of it.
We're making the best out of it. We're gonna go on a nighttime road trip.
Right, gotta
drive through the night. Oh, and by the way, we're still gonna stick to the route. We have the route that we're supposed to be taking tomorrow. We are taking it tonight. We will still stop by the checkpoints. You will see us stop by the checkpoints. And I don't know how much filming of the road or the scenery I'm gonna be able to get done, because as you can see, nothing. You can't see anything. So we might do a little bit of filming if we find anything, but otherwise it's just going to be the checkpoints, and then and we're heading that way. And another issue that we've run into, there are deer everywhere.
Everywhere.
How many have you seen so far?
4 standing on the white line, and then several others just in the ditch.
Holy crap. Yeah, so we can't really like haul ass all the way there. It's like we're gonna be creeping through the night, trying to make sure nothing happens. This is gonna be interesting. It's a new way of doing it. We've done it by the book so far. Wake up, drive, wake up, drive. We're gonna go through the night now, so we're gonna see how this goes, and we'll come back in just a little bit. Well, hello. What's your name? Well, Cody, the good thing about driving like this at night in the middle of nowhere is we can just stop and pee, like in the road.
Man.
You admiring the stars?
Yeah.
I can't get them on camera.
I wish you could, because
Guys, I wish I could. The stars up there, it's so clear. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. We're just stopping to get a drink. Get a little caffeine.
I left my shoes in there.
I was wondering what that little dance was. All right, you ready to get back on the road?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we can go ahead and go. All right, here we go.
Roadside park. Eads.
Eads, roadside. Whoa! Eads Roadside Park. That thing right there. How about that? First checkpoint is done. We're gonna go ahead and take a picture here, and then get right back on the road. Hey, we're making good time. What time is it right now?
Right. 1:24.
1:24 a.m.
We got 103
103 miles.
miles.
103 miles to the next checkpoint. All right, back on the road we go. So this is why we can do a time lapse at night of this drive from Pueblo to Great Bend, because it's completely flat and straight. There's nothing anywhere to look at. It's just nothing for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles.
Square blocks.
It's like we're driving through Minecraft right now. It's just nothing. Forever we did the mountains. We got that over with.
Yeah.
I can't see you, but yeah, driving back through Kansas is rough, man. It's pretty monotonous. All right, what was the second checkpoint?
A museum.
El Corteleo Museum. I'm probably butchering that, but that right there. How about that? Done deal. Second checkpoint down. Now it's time to get out of this wind. Ugh. It's time to go to the hotel, because we can't check in until like 2 or 3 p.m. today. It is currently 4:23 a.m., 68 degrees outside. So I think what we'll do is travel to the hotel, park in the parking lot, and take a nap.
Yeah.
And then when the hotel lets us check in, then we take everything inside. We can take another nap if we wanted to in a bed.
Yeah.
And then we can find something to do.
Shower.
Today. Shower. Oh my God, shower.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to smell inside this Jeep. You just don't want to. I'm not even gonna say it. It stinks. Yeah, we need a shower.
Yeah.
But
So,
we're gonna go.
from here to the track, it'd be 116 miles. The hotel's a little past the track, but
So maybe 120 miles.
yeah, something like that.
So maybe another 2 hours or so.
Yeah.
Here we go. But you can tell we're back in Kansas. It's really windy again. All the wind noise is back. Stop to get gas. This is always weird to me, like the gas station without the building. Like, this just feels unnatural to me. Maybe it's the Alabama talking.
One good thing is, if you try to use your card in a different state or whatever, and it gets declined, your bank will text you, hey, somebody's trying to steal your card. It's like, no, I'm just trying to get gas when I'm in Kansas, freaking 9 states away from Alabama. It's me.
My card did that the other day. We went to Walmart to get some groceries for the road, and we had been through like 9 different states. We'd been all the way through Kansas, Nebraska, and they didn't message me until I got to Colorado, and then they declined it and said, hey, there might be an issue. And it was like...
A little late, bud.
Really? Man, if somebody did steal my card, that would suck. It'd be like 2 weeks later, and they'd be like, "Oh, by the way, I think somebody stole your card. Thanks. Bank account's empty." But yeah, what is gas here? Whoa. 469. It's gone down a lot. Just getting into Kansas. I will say it stinks out here. It smells like cow manure poop. Cow manure.
Fertilizer.
Yeah, get that fertilizer smell.
That farm stuff.
Anywho, we're just fueling up. We're gonna get back on the road, grab some drinks out of the back, some caffeine flowing, and then we're back on the road. So the bad luck continues. We're driving, we still have plenty of miles to go. We got a service electronic braking system. So this Jeep has like, you know, it'll automatically put on the brakes if you get too close to something. Is the parking brake electronic?
No.
No, okay. Well, there's sensors that can apply the brakes for you, and apparently that went out. And apparently, when that goes out, you lose cruise control.
Yeah.
Which isn't so bad for the remaining 70 miles that we have to go. But for a 15-hour drive back to Alabama, that hurts. That really hurts. We're gonna mess with this for a minute. We pulled over to see if we can get it to kick back on, so. All right, what's the plan, Cody?
Plan A, like you was talking about, it's got the sensors on the front of it to where if I'm getting too close to something and it's slowing down a lot faster than I am, it will apply the brakes for me. And that runs off of these sensors all across the front here. And this main big one right here in the center. Plan A is to clean all these sensors off and then check the fuses, make sure we didn't blow any fuses. Hopefully we don't find nothing, but we'll start there.
Okay.
Yay.
Hey,
It went off.
it went off. It went off, no brake light.
We're fixing to
Let's
make sure we have cruise control.
Test the cruise control. We checked all the fuses, cleaned up all the sensors, shut it off, turned it back on.
We got cruise back.
We got cruise control.
We're good.
Woo, okay, all right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Another bad news update. We just drove all night. The sun's up now, by the way. And we get to the hotel. It's the hotel. And that whole building is closed. They have moved the hotel 40 minutes further into a different town. When we made the reservation, we actually wrote down the address that they gave to us. They gave us the wrong address. And so we called them this morning and got the actual address. is 40 minutes away. How you feeling, Cody?
I'm over it.
You're over it?
I got us over here, so
You got us to a hotel.
yeah. You got the rest.
I'll take it the rest of the way. I'll carry it home, okay? You can depend on me for the last 5%.
Yeah.
This day. Oh my god, this day. What time is it, Cody?
Like 1:15.
1:15 p.m. So we finally got to the hotel. And of course it was like 7:30 a.m. So we couldn't check in yet. I was like, when I talked to the lady, she was like, you can check in probably the earliest around 2. So we were like, okay, we gotta wait till 2 to check in. We'd been up for so long, up all night with the racing. We were like, we'll just go to sleep in the Jeep for a couple hours, take a nap, and then check in. So we're taking a nap. And then we wake up to a pretty...
Oh, no. We was taking a good nap.
Real good nap.
Yeah.
We were freaking gone. We wake up to this banging on the window. I thought it was Cody. I wake up and look at him and I'm like, what do you want? There was a state trooper? I don't know if it was
Chief of police.
Chief of police. We wake up, I don't know if you can hear me over the wind. We wake up to the chief of police knocking on the window. Hey, what are you guys doing out here? You've been out here since 7. You're freaking everybody out. And I was like, man, we're just waiting on check-in, explain the situation. He was like, oh, okay, they were just wondering. So that's how we woke up today, is to the chief of police. But luckily, we went ahead and went in and handled everything. We talked to everybody, and they were like, oh, we're sorry. And we said, no, we're sorry, God.
Yeah. Why didn't you come in earlier?
Yeah.
Well, we got here at 7:30, and you said we couldn't check in till 2 o'clock.
They were like, you should have just came on in. And I was like, what? Okay.
We was also sleeping.
Yeah, like
We
good,
didn't know what time
good
it was.
sleeping, yeah.
I didn't set an alarm clock.
Anywho, we got a room, so we're gonna get everything pulled in there, and we'll see you in a few minutes. Well, guys, we're at the hotel. We went ahead and got some showers, got a little nap in an actual bed. Feel a lot better. The front desk called us after that whole incident, and they were like, hey, by the way, we have a bar here. I was like, hey, thanks for telling us that. They could obviously tell we had to have a rough day. We don't drink a whole lot, but after last night, we stopped and had a drink. So it's a lot better today. Everything's kind of picked back up to where it was before. But how about this weather coming in? What do you think, Cody?
Yeah.
Think it's gonna storm?
Getting a little rough out here.
It is
The wind's
getting-
picking up a lot.
Getting a little windy, getting a little overcast. We might have a little bit of a storm rolling in. But racing's not until tomorrow night, so hopefully it passes by then. Hopefully you can hear me over the wind. But yeah, I think we're gonna hang out here for a few minutes, and then we're gonna head into Great Bend and just check out the scenery around there. The first day that we were there, we didn't really get to see a whole lot, so we're gonna go check that out and see, what's going on there. Maybe meet up with some road weekers, some race weekers, just see what everybody's doing. Kind of enjoy our time, because in the morning we have to be at the drag strip at what time? 8 o'clock?
8 a.m. Yeah.
8 a.m. we have to be there. That is the last day of racing, the final day of racing. I think how they've got it set up this year is everybody's times are locked in after the 4th day at Pueblo. And then tomorrow it's going to be more like the faster cars are going to be heads up racing, and then the slower cars, like what, 9.0 and slower?
9.99 and
9.99 and up
or bracket racing
are going to be bracket racing. So I'm not exactly sure how that works. Every other race week I've seen is just average times, but
Yeah, so as of right now, everybody's average times are frozen, so they have
as
to
long as
make
they break
it,
the beams.
they have to make it to Great Bend, SCRA, and break the beams under their own power to lock in their time.
Okay. So once they lock in their time, that's their average time. And then I think it's just a fun race day for everybody. So all the, I wouldn't say competition's over, but the average times are over. But we'll see how that goes tomorrow. But yeah, nice hotel. It's got a little bar area, a little lounge with like darts and a pool table, stuff you can play. I think they have a pool and a gym. So it's not a bad little hotel. I really like this little spot. It's got a little outdoor patio area, so we can come out here and just sit in the sun. Well, I say sun. We can sit outside.
Yeah.
And watch the storm roll in. But yeah, we're gonna get into something later. I'm not sure what yet, but it's just kind of a relaxing day, which I think we needed it after last night.
Yeah.
Last night was a bit of a debacle, but we got through it, man. That was a lot of fun, actually. Had fun driving all night. Had fun waking up to the chief of police banging on the window.
I was trying to turn down the radio. The radio wasn't even on. I don't know what was going on.
Cody woke up and thought it was the radio. I woke up and thought it was Cody. So I'm looking at him going, why are you banging on the window? And he's like, hold on, let me turn down the radio. And in the meantime, there's the chief of police is just standing outside the vehicle like, what are you guys doing? Like, we look so terrible. We're so tired, sleeping in the parking lot of a hotel. And of course I wake up and try to figure out where I'm at and what I'm doing, because he's like, who are you? Why are you here? And I'm like, I don't really know yet. Hold on. Let me wake up for a minute. But yeah, it's been a really fun time. So we'll get into something in a minute and we'll come right back. Bruh, that was good.
My stomach hurts.
I am so full. So full. We're about to head back to the hotel. Went in there, went to Applebee's, met with a couple road weekers, race weekers. Had some dinner, and we are heading back to the hotel. Probably shoot a little pool, play some darts or something, and then crash because we have to be up super early in the morning and head to the track. So I think...
What? I wasn't listening. I'm sorry.
I think that's going to do it for today, Cody. You want to say bye?
Say bye.
Bye, guys.